good morning, Pastor Steve here. In Matthew 5:45 through 48, Jesus goes on to say, that you may be sons of your Father in heaven. For he makes his sun rise on the evil and on the good. He sends rain on the just and on the unjust. If you love those who love you, what reward have you? Don't even the tax collectors do the same? If you greet your brothers only, what do you do more than others? Do you not the tax collectors do the same? Therefore you shall be perfect, just as your Father in heaven is perfect. Well, with all of God's directives, there's a why factor here. God wants us to be more like Jesus, to be more like him. The purpose to love those enemies and bless those curses and do good to those haters is that you'll become grown, mature children of your Father. How does he treat the general populace? He sends the same sun and rain on the bad guys and the good guys. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Wow, we tend to love those that are nice to us, those that are in our circles of friends, those we see in need around the world perhaps. When somebody does something against us, especially here in America, we feel that we don't have to treat them well. Jesus said, do good to those. We say, do good to those? They used us wrongly. It's a challenge of a right heart, isn't it? I have to admit, I struggle with this passage. I want to do it right, but man, oh man, when I'm hurt, I don't want to do it right. I have to remind myself that Jesus was treated far worse than the one who broke my heart is treating me. And he didn't stop loving them, even in his agony. He forgave them as they hurled taunts at him on the cross. I'm not there yet, but I do find myself wanting to be perfect. There was a man working on a crossword puzzle, and he said, what's a strong emotional reaction for a difficult person? 4-letter word. One said, hate. Another lady lifted her head and said, it's love. See, they're both working on the same crossword puzzle, but they had different answers. You're working on the same crossword puzzle as others. The answer is up to you. You ponder that, Pastor Steve.